just letting you know, man. That's all. There ain't no apology required. I'm just letting you know. That's all. I got good ears.
All right, okay, it's cool.
I got good ears.
We back with enough swag to make your grandpa sad. Yeah, what's up?
But them women, man, they be changing them profile pictures.
Don't matter.
Like every day they change
but
something.
It's cool because we love the ladies.
But here's the other thing.
I'm pro woman. I don't know what y'all.
I ain't got no problem with women.
I like women. There's women.
I ain't no problem with women.
Especially a woman with an afro. Oh my God, afros drive me nuts.
But when you're constantly changing your picture, you're looking for attention.
Yeah.
Especially when you're posting some type of picture that might be interpreted as, look how hot I am.
And then hot too, though.
And then look. Here's another layer on top of that.
What? What's the icing on the top?
On top, there's another layer right here. Okay, there's a
Drop
whole
the
nother layer.
juicy
The whole nother layer is they put them filters on themselves too.
Okay, and I like a little
eye candy's fine.
Because I'm just looking.
But then you meet somebody in person and they don't look nothing like their picture.
It don't matter. As long as they got good personal hygiene, I'm straight.
That matters a lot.
As long as they ain't funky.
Because to me, that's your first lie. You've already lied to me.
But don't everybody use something to make themselves look good?
I don't.
So you'll use another
Do you?
Yeah.
Women do a lot more than men do.
Yeah, I do. I wash my ass. I cut my hair. I shave.
I'm talking about like a Facebook picture.
I'm doing some. Well, no, I can't hide who the fuck I am.
Do you put a filter on yourself to make yourself look like 20 years younger?
Nah, because I'm old.
Okay. Okay. Exactly my point. Exactly my point.
But the women I'm going for, they can appreciate a guy of my age.
That's not the point. The point is, I see your picture if I'm on a dating profile, or if I'm on Facebook dating, or if I'm even on Instagram, or whatever that might be. Whatever that might be.
But I'm gonna tell you.
And you've got a picture, and I expect you to look like this when you're in person with me.
Okay, but I'm gonna tell you like.
And when I see you in person, you're 20 years older with this.
But let me tell you like this. Yeah, but let me tell you like this.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, it may be, but you gotta realize
bullshit.
something. You can't get it mad at them for that. And the reason why you can't, because
whatever.
I know, but you gotta realize they have to realize what they doing. You know.
And look, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about like, you know, the camera is a lot different than in real life. I understand that. Okay. There's a little bit of difference between the picture you take and what you look like in real life. But when you put on so many filters that the police can't recognize you if they're trying to identify your body, you know, and they're looking at your Facebook picture and they're like, well, this ain't her.
Well,
there ain't no way. There ain't no way this is her.
But I'm like this too, Mike. I'm looking at it like this. Mike, I'm 6'4".
Yeah.
380 pounds.
Okay.
Can't hide that. Ain't a filter made that can hide almost 400 pounds worth of man.
Oh, you can't with women.
Grown man meat, baby. Don't
you
remember
can't.
that. Grown man meat.
If you're a woman, you can't. Because you take a picture.
And it don't because I'm going to tell you something, though. What I've learned in my years of living on this earth, no matter what a woman looks like, how big she is, how small she is, how wide she is, how thin she is, it's a man for her. Now, for every man, it may not be, because we all know that in certain situations,
women will
nice guys finish last. But no matter what a woman look like, it's somebody that's gonna love her.
Women will
I've seen babies come out of some women that I wouldn't put a baby in, but that don't. But I'm not the measurement with everything flows.
But that's the thing with women, though. Women will never ever have a problem getting a man.
I know.
Now, it don't work the other way around.
I know.
Now, men might have a problem getting a woman. That's for sure. That's for damn sure.
But that would make it so.
But women, no matter what they look like, they will never have a problem getting a man.
Yeah, but that's what makes it so fun.
Never, ever.
Because you know what, though? Because that would make a man go out and go hunting. I'm going to get me some of that matter how hard I got to work for it.
I see all kind of pictures of women. And they look skinny, okay? And they don't look like they're chubby at all. They look like they're like 120 pounds, 150 pounds, you know, at the most.
That's fine.
You meet them in person. You meet them in person, though, and they're like 350 pounds.
I can work with that, too.
Yeah, but that's a lie.
I'd had the spectrum.
That is a lie.
I'd had the spectrum.
That's a lie.
I'd have had women that I could pick up with one palm, and I've had women that I had to catch my breath.
That's different from what I'm talking about. If you represent yourself as something to somebody else, and then when you meet in person and you're completely different than what you represented yourself as,
well, I'm like,
that is a lie.
Let me explain something to you.
That's a lie.
No.
That is a lie.
And that's cool. You're entitled to that. But let me explain something to you right now, where I'm coming from. And I don't mean no disrespect to how nobody feel, but we all know that the standard for women is higher than the standard for men, first and foremost.
What do you mean by that?
It's a lot of stuff that we can get away with that women do that's frowned upon, and that's cool.
Like what?
Come on, Mike.
I'm just asking.
Well, you go out and fuck a bunch of women all night long, and you consider the stud. A woman do that, and she considered a hoe. Okay, the standard is different.
Not anymore.
Yes, it is. It is. Because there's still guys that are frowned upon. Because what's the first thing we think about? Body count. Come on, because I do too. Come on, let's not sugarcoat shit.
But women,
no. Just because you put a syrup on shit, don't make it pancake. Check this out. These days, we still worry about body count, and that's cool. Because I do too.
Women are too.
Because I have a double standard. So let's own up to our bullshit. But at the same time, we have to realize something. We ain't got away with way more shit than women have throughout over the years. Come on now, Mike.
I think it depends. Throughout the years,
women do some bad shit because, like, we know Maury know that we're not the baby daddy, but we've done our fair share of dirt too. So let's not act like, because think about it, even though,
I think it's
let me finish. Even though we're not the baby's stepfather, we still out there slanging dick, not being the baby's father. So let's be real about it.
Depending on
but let me cook. So we can't sit here and say that a woman's supposed to be this, that, and the third if we not this, that, and the third. Okay, yeah. Some women ask for traditional men and they're not traditional women. True. But the thing is though, okay, what's to say that she can't be a traditional woman? See, my whole thing is this. It's time to stop the fucking finger point because somebody's going to have to just say, okay, fuck it, I'm tired of this bullshit. Let's give in. I'm that guy. I'm that guy that's like, okay, yeah, shit ain't right for us. Shit ain't right for y'all. Let's just give in and make this shit work because we see that pointing fingers, throwing rocks ain't solving shit. And that shit be breaking my heart because I remember days when I used to catch the bus going to school and see people sitting at the bus stop holding hands. You don't even see shit like that no more.
No.
So I'm for change, no matter who got to sacrifice what. I don't give a fuck who got to bow down to who. Let's just fix it. Please,
you mean
let's
change
just
back
fix
to the way it used to be?
Yeah, I don't care going back to where it used to be, going advanced. Let's just fix it. I'm sick of the bickering. Sick of the
So what's your version of fixing it?
Let's just make this shit work. Cause it's bigger shit at play. And we wasting time just bickering over bullshit. Men need women, women need men. Let's just put that bullshit, the egos to the side, let's make this shit work. Cause we both know, yeah, maybe life could be different on our own by ourselves, but we both know that life is a lot better when you with a partner you love.
Sometimes.
No, don't bullshit me. Cause we know when you got a good woman that you really into, life is different.
That's true.
But, okay. No, don't give me no fucking but. Here go the bullshit, y'all. Watch this bullshit. This my partner, but watch this bullshit,
when you've been single for a couple of years, like most people, they don't stay single.
Uh-huh.
They hop from one relationship to another, to another, to another, to another, to another. Okay?
Okay.
If you're single for a while and you come to that point where you're at peace with yourself and you really don't want anybody messing with your peace, and you got, this is for me in particular, I don't know if this is for anybody else, I've been single for a while, I'll go out on dates and then I'll just be sitting there, I'll be nice, I'll pay for the meal, I'd pay for the meal.
You gotta show out.
I'm a gentleman. I'm gonna open the door for you. I'm gonna open the door.
I put my coat over the mud puddle.
I'm gonna be chivalrous and all that good stuff. Okay.
He grabs her around the waist and escort her.
Exactly. And I'm gonna stand on the other side of the sidewalk and let them be on the inside. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the way I am.
Ratchet City's finest.
I'm one of the last few gentlemen remaining. Okay. But here's my thing.
Yeah, let's hear this.
I'll sit there and we're eating dinner or whatever, and then you start hearing stuff like coming from their mouths, and you're just like, and then you're like,
fucking it up.
And then you're like, what did she just, like in your mind you're thinking, what did she just say? Or you're just like, man, she gets so upset at something like that. What's going to happen when we get in the first fight, you know? She going to cut me? Is she going to stab me?
No, she probably
She going to throw all my shit on the sidewalk? You know?
She gonna yell at
See, I don't know that stuff. Because I've had all that stuff happen in the past.
Mm-hmm. But no, the question is...
But the point is...
How did you react to it?
The point is...
No, tell us how you react to it.
The point is... Let me make the point and I'll tell you how...
Over his part.
No, I'm going to make the point and then I'm going to react to tell you how I react to it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The point is, you're sitting there and you're thinking, is this person really worth my peace that I'm happy to have right now?
Peace of mind.
Is she gonna fuck everything up for me because she's too dramatic? Because there's a lot of dramatic ass women out there, okay?
You think so?
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of drama queens out there.
I don't know.
Whether it be male or female. Because there's male drama queen and there's female.
But see,
I don't like all that drama.
You got good drama queens.
I don't like all that drama.
Queen that, that are fake crying shit.
Yeah, fuck all that.
I don't know. To a degree, it's kind of fun.
No.
Because I can put on a good role. I can put on that comfort. Yeah.
I like being honest.
I can't do this without you, baby.
I like being honest.
Mike, you.
I'm too honest. I'm too honest.
You guys start having fun.
I'm too honest.
I'm too honest. We're gonna have to just go.
But here's the way I react to it, okay? So I'll be thinking all these things in my head, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out because this is gonna ruin my peace. And then we're gonna finish out, and we're gonna finish out the date. Everything's gonna be fine, and then after that, I'll still talk to him like a text or call him or whatever. But I ain't trying to get involved, because if you're trying to get in a relationship with me,
boy, you wild.
Listen. If you're trying to get in a relationship with somebody, then that means it's gotta progress at a certain level. I'm not just giving away my relationship to be with anybody.
Well, I ain't saying that.
I'm just saying, look, if you get my heart, you're gonna get all of it, okay? And that comes with, I've got to be picky. I got to be picky with that.
Get all his love. He wouldn't.
Because if you get all my love and then you put all that drama into it and then you just trounce on it, then that's gonna make me not want anybody ever again.
You're trying to. His cup is gonna run over into you.
I'm gonna do everything I can to make you happy. If I'm in a relationship with you,
right there.
I'm gonna give you roses. I'm gonna give you flowers. I'm gonna give you candy. I'm going to kiss you. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to hug on you. PDA all the way. Take you out to movies. Take you out to dinner.
Foot massages.
Foot massages.
Oh, my God.
Full body massages. Foot massages.
But,
I'm all in. When I'm all in, I'm all in.
So, ask yourself, are foot massages for you sensual?
Yeah.
Or sexual?
Sexual. Very sexual.
So, you can't just go around and give random foot massages?
No, you cannot.
So, you couldn't give them that?
No.
You sure? Cause my feet tired right now. Hold on, let me take my shirt off. See that?
Well, I ain't
gonna
give you no foot
feet
massage
all day, man.
I don't know why you looking over here, because I ain't giving you no foot massage. I guarantee you that shit right now.
Man,
but you can go up to the massage parlor and get that foot massage all day.
You a good foot massage
and if you're lucky, you can get a happy ending. Depending on the foot massage.
I don't need 15 right there.
Go ahead.
Why I can't get a foot massage?
And you don't think that's sexual?
What?
A foot massage.
I don't know. It all depends on the context of the foot massage. So I'm gonna tell you something. You know why?
I'm talking about outside of a massage parlor.
No, outside of a massage parlor.
Outside of a massage
sexual
parlor.
Outside of a massage parlor. I don't know.
Where else are you gonna get foot massage besides at somebody's home?
A medical setting.
That's not sexual.
Orthopedics.
That's different. That's medical.
Yeah, well, but no.
That's a medical.
Physical therapist.
That's a medical.
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying though. So if you say outside a parlor, a massage parlor, you say, what would I get when outside a massage parlor?
And the parlor might as
Come
well
on,
be the
Mr.
same thing.
Hernandez.
That might as well be the
Like
same
his
thing.
friends.
That's the same thing as getting in one in the medical set.
Who?
That is the same thing as getting one in the medical set.
What? As a massage
A foot
parlor?
massage. Yeah.
Man, we know that shit at a massage parlor is sexual as hell.
Depends on which
Because
massage parlor you go
I
to.
went to a place and I got a massage with no happy ending, so it wasn't no. It was, but the woman when she was rubbing me, she didn't have to make them noise, and she was like, "Ugh, you're tense." I'm like, "Damn, what kind of work you do?" I'm like, "This motherfucker."
She wanted a happy ending.
I can't. Why?
Because she wanted that money.
Man, please, man, I was scared as fuck.
Man, she wanted that money.
Man, I was too scared to go to jail for that shit. She was like,
They only bust them like once a year nowadays.
she said, your shoulders are really tight. I'm like, yeah, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? And I was nervous to turn over because I started getting a little erection.
Ah.
Yes, it happens. But
Well,
yeah.
you can't help that. That's a physical reaction. You can't your mind just can't shut that down
That's crazy.
unless you just start thinking about your mom or something.
Man,
You
you're
know what I'm saying?
nasty, man.
I'm just saying that's the only way to shut it down. You know what I'm saying? Think of something that is completely the opposite of sexual. That's the only way to shut that stuff down.
My friend is gross.
That's the only way to shut it down.
Don't ever discuss it ever again. I can't take that. But I think she was trying to get me to purchase a happy ending.
Exactly.
Nah,
Otherwise, she wouldn't be making them
I
groaning
was scared,
sounds.
man. I was too scared.
I'm not saying you should have. I'm
I
just
wasn't
saying
saying I
that's
shouldn't.
why she
I
was
wasn't
making
saying I
them
shouldn't
sounds.
have it.
I'm just saying that's why she was
But I ain't
making
saying I
them
shouldn't
sounds.
either, though.
That's why she's making them sounds.
Boy. Well, she worked some kinks out though.
But there's so many
She
women.
worked my neck and my shoulders like.
There's so many women and men these days that just hop in and out of relationships so quick. So quick.
So you telling me you want if you get a relationship you want it to be long term?
Yes.
You want to be with somebody that you can just really just be.
Yeah. That's the whole
Mike
point.
with.
That's the whole point.
Man, that's
For
some
me.
cool- that's some fly shit.
For me, that's the whole
Yeah.
point.
Me too. I would love to have some. I think I could get that.
I would think that's the whole
I'm working
point.
towards that. I think that's possible for me though.
I would think that's the whole point of any
But
relationship.
who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
And that's why when they start taking you peaceful, like on the first date or first time you're going to go out together, and like you're noticing all these red flags bumping up left and right, and you're just like, yeah, this ain't gonna work.
It's a red flag.
This ain't gonna work, man. This ain't gonna work.
Y'all
If
these
she's
red
already-
flags is killing me,
If she's
man.
already aggravating me in my mind a little bit, this much, just on the first date,
You be looking for that shit, man.
no.
I don't know. I think you looking for some. Cause my whole thing.
You think I'm looking for a unicorn, man?
Nah, I think you be looking for the shit that's fucked up in people, so you can have excuses like I ain't fucking with you because you raggedy, or you got
Too dramatic. It's all the time. It's too
I
dramatic.
ain't fucking with you because one of your feet is longer than the other.
I don't care about stuff like that.
You got a snagger tooth, bitch.
Like
You know what I'm saying?
the last
one
person.
of your nipples is crooked.
I don't care about that. I really don't.
You don't care about it, so you'll suck both nipples, even if one was crooked.
That ain't nothing.
Well, one titty was bigger than the other.
I don't care.
So you'll hold them both.
You know how many women I've been with? One of them's bigger than the other one?
I don't know. I didn't know that somebody just was looking for lopsided titties.
I didn't go looking for them. It just happened.
He said,
It ain't like I
he
get
said,
X-ray vision.
I've had more lopsided breasts than any man in KFC. KFC. I've had more breasts that didn't look right than KFC.
So the next thing,
KFC got some big ass breasts.
yeah, but
They got
yeah,
some,
if you get their sandwich, chicken sandwich.
I know their breasts are so huge. KFC just like they got steroids in the titties over there.
The next thing you were saying
Even the women look good in KFC.
was just began our second era under Mr. Trumpito.
Ah, diehard Trumpster.
Will he be the hero?
Diehard Trumpster, people.
Will he be the hero, or will he be the villain?
The villain. I need a hero.
What do you think?
I don't know. He got Adolf.
What do you think?
He got the new Adolf Hitler with him.
That's bullshit.
That's
That's
I ride that
bullshit.
shit to the wheels fall out.
Watch his whole speech.
Who?
Elon.
Elon don't like people. Look at it. And why he keep fucking fidgeting?
First of all, he's autistic.
Why?
He's autistic.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Since when?
He's always been autistic.
He's fucking intelligent.
Dude, he's extreme. Autistic people are extremely intelligent.
No, not the ones I know.
Many of them are.
I've been around a lot of them.
I have at least two people.
I've been in quite a few T buildings over the years.
I have at least two autistic people in my family. Both of them have college degrees. Both of them got college degrees. The last one
I rock with autistic.
Got a college degree in math and a minor in computer science, and he's autistic.
He's not. He's not talking about the real
autistic people. They're on a spectrum.
Let's go volunteer.
They're on a spectrum. They're on a spectrum.
If you really want a person, let's go to Frost Industries and volunteer.
Frost Industries is different. They don't just have autistic people. They got all kinds of people there. And by the way, I did volunteer at Frost Industries anyway. Okay.
When?
For the Knights of Columbus. We went over there and we cooked them hot dogs.
Well, we need to go and do some more stuff for them. Just us. We can't go into nobody else, but we're going to go into the...
I've been over there.
Okay. Well, we're going to get the case of...
And actually, my mom used to work with the dude that actually started Frost Industries. His name is James Connolly.
Where is he at now?
Oh, he's dead, I think. If he's not dead, he's like 90-something. He's old.
But don't assume people are just gone because
I'm pretty sure
you haven't heard of him. No,
I'm pretty sure he's passed.
Because there's a lot of people around long after.
I'm pretty sure he passed away though. Because he was my mom's supervisor. And back then, in them days, the supervisor's going to be a little bit older.
No. Yeah. He's probably somewhere playing golf.
If he is, he's
remember a lot of people
very elderly.
Bob Barker had passed away years ago. He just passed away last year. Ain't that crazy?
But he's got to be at least 80 years old, if not more.
We're going to look it up and find out. But anywho. But yeah, though,
you got to watch the whole speech. Before you call him a Nazi, you got to go watch the whole speech.
Anyway,
Get the context. Get the context.
But I know for a fact there's a double standard on women that's not on us.
On what?
I know it's a double standard because it's a certain stigma that's put on women that's not on us.
Like what? Not nowadays.
We always know. I'm not going by nowadays shit because I'm not from nowadays. I've been around since the 70s, so I don't. Just cause something change up in the world don't mean I change with it. I'm still that 70s baby. I still watch Chips and the Jeffersons on TV.
Yeah, but when the world changes to a degree, you do have to change.
I don't change. I just watch.
Let's take this.
I'm just correct you. Go ahead. Say your piece.
I got one very good example for you. Mm-hmm. You know what it is?
What?
Computers.
Okay. What about it?
You had to change.
You
grew up. You like me. Grew up without computers.
No, I did.
Yes, you did.
I got my first.
We didn't even have the internet till the 80s.
I got my first computer.
We didn't have the internet till the 80s.
A Tandy 1200 when I was in the 6th grade at middle school.
Without the internet.
I lived on Arlington Avenue off of Laurel Street in Allendale.
And no internet.
No, I didn't have internet.
Nobody did back then.
But I had a computer.
Nobody did back then.
I had a computer with floppies. And you had to print, run.
But you didn't grow up with that.
Yeah, but
it's nothing like the way it is now with a supercomputer in your hand. Compared to the computers back in the day.
Well, he don't understand, but I've always been on the
that had like 4 kilobytes of RAM.
I've always been on the cutting edge of technology.
Okay.
You can ask my family.
But we didn't even have technology up to a certain time.
We always had technology.
We didn't have computers.
As advanced as it is now.
We didn't have computers.
But we always had some type of computing device or processing device from back then. You don't want to admit to it, but we've always had some type of handheld electronic device that did some type of processing. That when we put in a certain code or information and it ran what we wanted. It may not have been a computer or a smartphone in our hand, but we've always had a technology. Now, technology has advanced to a point now where we can't even fathom the things we can do with it.
And you've had to grow with it.
Yes. We had to learn to use it. But at the same time, my values and who I am as a person is still that same kid that used to run up and down the street of Queens on Alabama Avenue.
So you can't change.
No, I'm stubborn.
You gotta change.
I am a donkey. I'm stubborn. I'm a mule-headed. When they be talking about this, call somebody bull-headed or mule-headed, they be looking at me because I'm stubborn.
But you have changed.
I'm comfort in who I am.
You told me that you've changed.
I've changed the degrees. I've changed the way I've changed the way I treat people and how I act toward people and others. I'm more patient. I know how to value people. That took a lot out of. Well, it didn't take a lot out of me. It just took patience. I had to learn what was more important, and I realized now that relations with people is really important. I used to didn't think like that.
See, I used to jump into one relationship after another.
Oh no, not like sexual relationships with a girlfriend. I'm talking about any relationship. Like our friendship is important.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. People that know, I don't just hang out and kick it with people like that. I've had people invite me to places that I've never went. And it's not that I don't like them, it's that I don't know what kind of element they're going to have there that I may, and I don't want no trouble. I'm like this. I don't go no place where you need a gun or a pocket knife. I only go places that's secure and people can be happy, have a good time, and everybody feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it in trouble.
Well, with the first part of what Trump's been doing, the biggest thing he's been doing.
Well, Trump's
the biggest thing he's been doing, though, is deporting.
Mr. Trump.
He's been deporting all the violent immigrants.
No, is he deporting all the violent ones, or he just deporting everybody?
The violent ones go.
I heard you just throwing people in one big.
The violent ones go first.
wait. What did you say? The violent ones go first? Well, so there's others that he gonna get rid of too. Huh?
Yeah, well, if you broke the law by coming to the country and you didn't go through the process.
We're gonna see.
Now, I'm not saying that the immigration system should not be changed, because the immigration system should be changed. It is way too hard to get into this country right now through our legal immigration system.
Okay.
And that's the fault of both parties. That is the fault of both parties.
Okay.
Because they use it as like a ping pong ball to go from one side to the other. We're going to blame this party this time on an immigration. Next year, we're going to blame this party on immigration. Next year, we're going to blame this party.
Is that right, boss man?
Exactly.
Relax.
That's very true.
You're
very
wrong.
true.
You're wrong. He's bad, people.
I'm not mad though.
Well,
really not.
So you're happy with what Trump is doing right now?
So far, I can't say nothing bad. But I mean, he's only been in there like a week. Get a man some time.
I ain't saying nothing about it. I'm just asking.
So far, yeah.
Because I know you rocking with your boy Trump. I'm like this. I want people like...
It's not so much Trump as it is not Biden and what he was doing.
Okay, and I understand that. I'm just saying, I don't have nothing against whoever, because I'm one of the people that I'm pro-choice. Whoever you vote for is your choice. I don't got nothing bad to say about nobody vote, because that's your vote. I can't tell you, you should.
You can't say nothing bad about it, but you can argue.
No, I can't argue.
You can have a conversation.
No, I can't. I'm not going to bother you about your choice, because that was your choice.
I'm not going to bother you about it.
Hey, man.
But I will point out to you.
It, man.
I'll point out to you the fallacies of it.
Man, what the fuck I just... I was just go back and you over here. That's your fucking vote, man. Shit, you deserve to vote.
All right, Elon.
You see? There you go. Y'all saw that shit. Y'all seen that shit.
My heart goes out to you all.
Nah, what do you think your Latin brothers and sisters think about you saluting that, man?
That's exactly what he said. My heart. He even did this first before they called him and snipped it like they do every damn thing.
So you think that
he said my heart?
So that was a trick play on the media to smear Elon
Musk? It
was. Okay.
If you go back and watch the entire speech, you'll see him.
I'm going to go back, and next week we're going to have a recap of it.
He says, my heart...
Now, the jury's out on it.
I don't know who he's talking about, but he says, my heart goes out to you all. Just like that. My heart goes out to you all.
You sure like to...
Right?
You like doing it. You look comfortable doing it, Mike.
Interesting fact.
Something you want to talk about?
Here's an interesting fact I learned.
Yeah.
Do you know the Pledge of Allegiance?
Nope, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Bullshit.
I'm not. What you said with black people, I Prince Riding.
Well, anyway. Yeah. You know what the damn Pledge of Allegiance is.
I don't know shit.
Bullshit. Yeah, now you're being ignorant.
The pledge.
Now you're just being ignorant.
I know.
Everybody knows what the damn Pledge of Allegiance is.
I don't know no pledge, nothing.
Bullshit.
I don't allow myself in any organization.
Do you know before World War II, you know how we used to do the Pledge of Allegiance?
No. How did y'all? Oh my God.
Just like that.
I'm glad they can't.
Then after World War II. After World War II, After World War II and the Nazis, they changed it to your
Wait,
hand
hold on. Your ass wasn't even fucking born then. What the fuck you...
It's a good thing to know history, brother.
Man, you full of it.
Before World War II, we used to do the Pledge of Allegiance like
I'm
this.
through with you, man. Put
Google
your
it.
fucking hand
Google
out.
that shit.
Man, I ain't Googling no
Google that
fucking
shit.
salute to nothing that destroyed, that cooked Jewish people.
Before-
Hell no.
Before World War II.
I don't want to know nothing about it.
But then you just being
I'm
able.
not rocking with it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's not the way to
rocking with
learn,
it.
man.
Because I don't want to.
You gotta learn.
I don't want to spew hate, man.
It's not spewing hate.
Also, in other words, you tell I'm closed-minded because I don't want to know.
If you don't want to know the truth,
That don't make it the
it
truth.
is a fact. Before World War II, before Hitler came around, before all the Nazis came around,
Oh, the Nazis came around with
yeah,
this.
before they started,
They just started walking the streets.
before they exterminated all the Jews. Okay.
They didn't exterminate all the Jews.
No, they didn't. But anyway,
What's wrong with you, man?
before
And
they
don't call
did,
them Jews.
before
I
they
don't
started
like
cooking them in
call them
ovens and
Jewish.
stuff. Okay.
Don't say that either.
Before they started doing all that, Americans used to do the Pledge of Allegiance like this.
Nah, man. Put your hand
After
up.
World War
Don't do that
II,
no more, man.
after World War II,
Don't do that no more,
after
man.
World War II,
Please don't do
you
that.
put your heart, you put your hand over your heart.
Okay. Well, yeah.
That's after World War II.
Well, don't raise your hand like that no more, man.
After World War II, they
I
changed it
cannot
to this.
support that.
After
I
World
don't
War II,
support that. That's not cool, man.
times changed.
Yeah.
Just like before World War II, that hand gesture used to be called a Roman salute. Gotta know your history, man.
No,
Or you're doomed to repeat it.
I'm not doomed to salute. Don't fucking.
You're doomed to repeat your history if you
How?
don't. If you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Just like if you don't know how the actual Nazi Party came around, then you're doomed to have that thing happen again. Just like with Mao in China. If you don't know the history of how Mao came to power and Mao killed like 50 million of his own people, that's doomed to happen again. That's the way it is.
I'm not gonna do that.
You and me aren't, but
No.
somebody might, and that person might not want to like history.
I want to love 50 million people. I don't want to.
I don't want to kill nobody. I don't wish ill will on anybody.
I want to love everybody.
I wish ill will on nobody.
I want to be everybody. I want to be, before I die, I want to be known as everyone's brother.
Just like Trump.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be asking people.
Even his. I want to be known as everyone's brother.
Look,
I don't want to have hate.
I ask Democrats all the time. You know, even after Trump won, say, are you? And Democrat, I should qualify this. Democrat Christians, right?
Democrat
Christians that follow
well,
what.
see, that's your
that,
problem.
that
You
follow
put politics into everything.
People that follow what Jesus said to do, which is love everybody, even your enemies, and pray for them. All right. So I be asking Democrat Christians all the time, "Are you praying for Trump?" Hell no, I ain't praying for that motherfucker. That's what they gonna say every time.
So
I'm like, I'm sorry.
Sound like the tax devil.
I'm like, I'm sorry. I thought you
wrong
followed.
for that, man.
I'm sorry. I thought you followed Jesus' teachings,
Well,
which is to pray for your enemy
but
as much as you pray for your own.
You gotta realize
neighbor.
some people take that separated church and state personal.
That's just how you should be as a person, according to Christian people. If you really follow the Christian faith and follow Jesus' teachings,
Now he mess with people's religion.
then you should pray for your enemies just as much as you pray for your friends.
Everybody don't practice what you practice, man.
That's like if you were.
But everybody don't practice what you
I know
practice,
they don't.
though, man.
But if
Come
you
on,
claim
man.
to be a true Christian, just like Ukrainians, they're heavily Christian over there, so they should be praying for the Russians because they're their enemies, right?
I don't know.
That's what Jesus taught.
I have conflicts with my own spirituality, so I don't speak on other spiritualities.
I just try and do the best job I can.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect by any means at all. I'm not perfect at all.
I don't speak on others until I can get myself straight.
There's all kind of times where I'm gonna say, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
You know, I'll be like, that dude.
I fell short. Hey,
Yeah,
on my way to work,
many
I was
times.
cussing at people on the
All
freeway.
the time.
Like, look at this dumb bastard.
Yeah.
Who taught him how to drive?
Exactly.
Who gave him a fucking license? That's my favorite one.
Mm-hmm.
Who gave you a fucking license? And I sit at a red light and look at the car next to me and say, who gave you a fucking license? And they'll be looking
You might
at me
get
like,
shot, man. Don't do
make me
that.
pull my
You need to
pistol
stop doing
out.
that.
I said, okay, then, I don't want no shit. Because I ain't nothing in this car but me.
We do live in Shreveport. Be careful there.
I know.
Don't be
That's
doing
why
that.
I calmed down.
Because they might.
I had to realize what I meant. Then I wake up from that damn dream like, ooh, I want to build a T-shirt. At least until I'm great grandpa. Whew, you know, you have to keep your composure.
You do. It's hard.
My city like OK Corral. You can get your issue around here.
Doing ride shares has made me so much more or less like road ragey.
Look at it.
Like before, when I wasn't giving no ride shares, I didn't have nobody in the back seat, you know, judging me for the way I talk and the way I drive and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I always get you a hard time.
But man, the people behind me, they be cussing more than I do now. Look at this dumb motherfucker.
You see this accident just cut you off.
And they do it all the time, man.
That's
They'll
cool,
jump
though.
out right in front of you. You're going 50 miles an hour, and they're stopped, and they'll jump right up out in front of you. Like, what are you doing?
Look at the son of a bitch. Look at this son of a bitch.
Here's a little something I've been meaning to mention for the past couple podcasts.
What's that?
Public service announcement. You know how Shreveport is upgrading all their signs, their streetlight signs, to like the computerized ones, but they got traffic cameras on them.
I didn't know that.
They're upgrading a whole lot of them.
Oh.
So when you're out there driving, pull up to the white line, okay? If you can't see it, then pull up to where you think it is, at least, okay? Because if you don't do that, then the computer and the camera are not going to recognize that you're sitting there waiting on the damn light to turn green.
Right.
So if you're like 5 foot behind that light, behind that line.
Especially on West 7th and 3132. Right behind the airport. Oh, my God.
So please, y'all, pull up to that damn white line.
Please
okay?
pull up to it. Cause you'll
And
be
please get off your damn phones.
I ain't going to tell you who not to talk to, but a Bluetooth hands-free device will come in handy when you drive.
Please do.
Because I had a lady on I-20 almost take me out. You know, my little raggedy Honda. I almost got knocked off clean into Hollywood Heights, man. That woman came. She had a big old 4x4 Silverado. She just curved over like it was nothing, no signal or nothing. Luckily, I was paying attention.
I was right here at the light on Lakeshore and Hearn. And there's this dude in a Mustang or some type of muscle car.
Ooh.
I was going 35, going through the light. He pulls out right in front of me. I'm like, now slam on that horn. Like, I was like that. I was this close to T-boning his ass.
T-bone
okay?
in a Mustang.
And he would have been fucked up.
Yeah, because them unibody cars.
That car would have been totaled, number one.
Yeah.
Number two, the driver would have been in the hospital, for sure.
I'm glad you didn't do that, man.
It wasn't going to be on me.
I'm glad you
It was the dumbass that pulled out in front of me.
What they say, you always drive for the other guy. You never drive for yourself.
You just got to watch out for the other guy.
That's the whole defense drive motto. We're not driving for us. We're driving for the guy that... We drive for the other guy.
That's why I drive as fast as possible to get the fuck away from everybody else.
That's the wrong attitude, man. And you sit here got passengers, man. That's not good.
I don't do it when I got passengers.
Yeah, good. What about me?
I don't do it when I got you.
Man, yes, you do, man. You got that damn thing on 2 wheels.
I tell you what, man. I'm going to take you driving one day. I'm going to drive the way I really drive. When there ain't nobody in the car.
I'm going to dial 911 on your ass and say you kidnapped me just so
you be like, ah!
I gotta die. I'm going to dial 911. I'm like, man, this dude lost it, officer.
I'm be like, they're never going to get you. They're never going to get you.
Because I really do. I like my city, though. You know, I really love Shreveport.
I don't mind it.
I'm going to tell you something.
It ain't near as bad as everybody says.
I'm going to tell you something. When I can sit here, and the reason why I love this place, because I remember when I was a kid here, growing up, and I used to go downtown, catch the city bus, when the old bus terminal downtown, and you know, when you're a little kid, everything looks so huge. But now, this city looks tiny as fuck, because, you know, I've traveled, you know. But as a kid, it looked so big, and I was so small, it's like, now I feel like I'm in a fishbowl. But when I was a kid, I feel like I was in the ocean. And that's why I love it, because, like, now I know how to maneuver. I know where to go, where not to go. I know who to talk to, who not to talk to. I know the best place to hang out, the best place not to hang out.
Yeah.
And once you can maneuver that and you be comfortable, and then I know what the people like here. I know what a good place to eat here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
I just wish it was Shreveport, but we had mountains and seasons. That's all.
I just wish the people were better. I wish there's something I could do to make the people better. You know what I'm saying? I really love the city. I love this little tiny city. You know, and I've always been proud of being here. I remember when I was out in West Texas working, I just with this black dude used to talk to me like, man, what that stand for? Yeah, I said, that's where I'm from. I had this hat, and it had Shreveport on it, and I had all English letters say Avondale in the back, which is my neighborhood. You know, because I went to West Shreveport. I'm from this neighborhood. And he say, but I'm going to tell you what's so weird. God, because the reason why I wore that hat, because people that's from here, you'll be amazed at how many people that you just bump into and see that, like, hey man, you know, I was like, yeah, like I met some guys that I didn't even meet here that was from the Cooper Road. That was, you know, they was out there, they worked for Halliburton, and I met some other guys that was from Stony Hill, which, then I met some guys that grew up in Wilson Terrace, which is no more. It's gone, they leveled that. So, I like it. I love it. You know, all my firsts come from here, and you can't take that from me. And no matter where I've stayed at, where I've worked at, no matter how far I've traveled away from here, I always come back because I love this place. A lot of people don't love this city. A lot of people here because they don't got nowhere to go. But I love it here.
You know, I was on a ride share. It was my last one I took like 2 or 3 nights ago. And there was these two dudes in the back seat. I was just taking them up Circle K, taking them back to the house, right? Picked them up to their house, take them up to Circle K, take them back to their house. That's all I did. First thing some people strike up conversations with you. Some people don't. Some people just want you to be quiet. Some people, you know, they play on the phones. You know, you just got to judge that depending on who you're with. This guy, he's like, where are you from, man? I was like, I'm from Shreveport. I've been here my whole life. I was like, pretty much Lakeside, but, you know, it's between Lakeside and, what's it called? Queensboro. Yeah. So, you know, like off Greenwood Road between Lakeside and Queensboro. That's where I've been my whole life, pretty much. Okay.
That's the street.
Okay. All right. Take him up to Circle K. They get back in the car, and then the same dude, he starts telling me about a story about when he used to work at Circle K, and there was a dude that came in there with a hammer, and he was a crazy dude, and he said, "Give me all your money." You know, he's robbing the place with a hammer from Circle K.
Ratchet City.
Like, and he was talking about how he just left. He quit. He wasn't gonna mess with him. And he said that his boss fired him what ended up happening. What he said was his boss fired him because he just left and he wasn't gonna stick around and talk to the police or anything like that.
He probably was scared.
But I got the huge vibe from that, like they was trying to rob me. I got that vibe. Like, why would you be telling me that story, asking me where I'm from, unless you're trying to, like, think about whether or not I got a gun on me or not, whether or not I know how to defend myself or not.
Yeah.
And then you're going to tell me a story about you getting robbed. Yeah. Like, that's not a story you want to share with somebody that's driving you around that don't know you at all.
Yeah, I think
you know what I mean?
You might need
to. Now, see, that's the good thing about the ride share I do. Is that if you don't feel right with somebody that you took on a ride, you never have to take them on a ride ever again.
Yeah, but you still don't know what you get when you go to pick them up for the first time.
You don't, but 99% of the time, that was like the first problem I ever had.
Let me ask you something now.
Let me tell you the most depressing one I had, which was last night, though. Seriously depressing.
Drop it on me.
Hot-ass woman and her husband, right, or her old man, or whatever. Hot-ass girl. Both got cowboy hats on, picking them up from Bojack's down in Bossier. You know where Bojack's is?
No, get out much.
Man, you need to get out, man. Bojack's is right there where Bojack's is down there, Frozen Piro's down there. It's a place I've been telling you about in Bossier. It's right across from Horseshoe. Got all the restaurants right there, and they call it the Hurricane Alley.
Oh,
Hurricane Alley.
Hurricanes ain't been too friendly to my kind of people.
Jesus.
But yeah, finish. Okay,
anyway,
tell me that. So,
I pick them up and they're a little tipsy. You know, they actually made it lawful where you can have open containers in Bossier, right? Just in that little spot. Yeah.
Open containers. So I walk down the street with a 40 ounce, and they won't say nothing like it's the 80s.
Yes, sir. It's like Mardi Gras, right?
I ain't worried about it. Get me hit with a damn Billy Club.
But the woman says, you know, we were. She was asking me how my night was. I was like, it's been a good night. It's been pretty cool. She's like, oh, we had a good night. It's just a little damper, you know. His dad's in the hospital. I was like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. He gets a phone call the next second. Starts freaking out. Are you fucking serious? Well, can they bring him back? His dad died right then. And he got the phone call. And they lived all the way in Midland. The hospital was in Midland, where his dad
in
lived.
Texas, yeah. That's why I worked there for a while.
Because I was trying to offer him to take him to the hospital, and they're like, oh, no, it's in Midland. There ain't no way you can take it there. I was like, yeah, Midland, that's pretty far.
Yeah.
Ain't no way that's going to
happen. You thought it was Brian here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for that, man.
Yeah. But after that, I cut it off after that. I was like, okay, that's enough.
You said, shit, you got to hurry up and get them where they need to go.
Yeah, I got them right back where they need. Because they were going to go from Frozen P Road to Big Country.
Oh, yeah. I heard that was a nice place. You ever been there?
I haven't been there, but I heard they got the best chicken fingers and chicken strips in all Shreveport.
You want to go try them?
I don't know, man. You always talk about you ain't allowed in certain places. You know,
Man,
big
shut
country,
up, man.
Big country, big country. In
I
Bossier City.
I got a black cowboy hat.
Big country in Bossier City,
Black cowboy hat.
You'd be too scared to go
And
to
I got some
there.
black leather boots. So yeah, I got me a black cowboy hat and some boots.
But yeah, man, his dad had just died. Then this whole time I'm taking him back to the car, he's calling everybody. He's crying at the same time, going, Dad just fucking died. I don't know if they're going to bring him back. I deal with that shit for like 5-10 minutes, and I'm like empathic. So when you're doing shit, that shit's downing the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, yeah. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, because you don't know what to say.
I had no idea. I was just like, and then at first the dude was like, just take us to Big Country. And then the woman who was less inebriated, she was like, no, just take us back to our car. And I'm just sitting here like, what do y'all want me to do? You know? I'm trying to help you. Just tell me what you want me to do. Where you want me to go.
So they had a car somewhere?
Yeah, they had a truck, but they were both kind of drunk. That's why they called for the Uber, the ride share.
Woo! Man, that's crazy, man.
But it's kind of nice getting to talk to people and stuff,
Yeah, no, but that sad shit, that was kind of sad.
Yeah, it was really sad.
I'm sorry for y'all.
I'm really sorry for that.
My heart goes out to them, but that's the nature of the business.
It is part of life. It is part of life.
Sometimes you come.
And he was like blaming himself and stuff. He's like, I knew he should have been in the hospital 4 days ago. We should have got him in there like 3 or 4 days ago. He's blaming himself there. I was like, God.
Don't do that. Don't do that no more. I don't want to talk about this. This is some...
Yeah.
Ooh, man.
So
how you deal with
like 99% of the time, it's happy people.
I'm going to tell you something. You know what I always thought about? Shreveport, the population is really dwindling here. But can you imagine what it was like driving a cab here in the 80s at its height, like around 89, 88, 89? When we used to have, because think about it.
It's probably worse than Taxi Cab Confessions on HBO back in the day.
Yeah, because back then the city was really big. Because I was like, but you know what? The city is big now because there's more areas developed than it's ever been.
It's getting bigger now.
Yeah, because it's growing for some reason. But it feels smaller because all the stuff within the city is dwindling. Like the neighborhoods, if you think about all the neighborhoods within the city, it's just falling apart. Like Queensboro, Allendale, Lakeside, Kettle Heights, all them neighborhoods like that are suffering, and then they build a way out like in Blanchard.
You know why that is?
Why?
Because people stop caring about their surroundings.
Yeah. Well, they moved away though.
And it's not just that though. There's plenty of people still living there.
Yeah, because
but they'll let it just get down at a certain level. A lot of people, I hate to say it, I bring it up over and over again. It's a damn phone, man.
He said self.
It really is. Because if you get out and, like we talked about this before, meet your neighbors. Get to know your neighbors.
Get your neighbors.
People don't do that these days.
I talk to people that
You and I do, but people in general do not do that.
My whole goal is to know everybody up and down the street so we can all get together and have a block party. Portland Avenue strong.
They
baby.
used to have that neighborhood watch party.
Yeah,
Remember
I want
that?
to have a block party. I want to get connected with everybody on my street where they can come. And I want us to be so cool where we can sit out on the sidewalk and have a cup of coffee together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
They
talk shit about the other neighbors. Like, look at Billy Ray. Just came in late. He been out all night. That's why his wife is beating his ass now. I want to be one of them neighbors.
They still got signs up from like the 90s and 2000s.
Yeah, certain neighborhoods.
Neighborhood watch party.
Hey, you know,
Winter 2000, 99,
you know
98.
the neighborhood behind Midway Middle School right there?
Mm-hmm.
They won a lot of neighborhood watch parties. Well, I be going to their shit like, damn, how these streets
There's
like
one over there on, not Gorton, but what's that other road?
I've only been on one.
Yarborough.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
only
no,
been
Yarborough.
on one neighborhood watch party, and that was like in '88. That's when we stayed on Lava Street over there, right off in Westwood, off of the area over there, Monk House, the little area between Monk House and that Thrifty back up in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I stayed at when I went to.
Nowadays, you don't go over there after dark.
Man, I don't care, man. Hey, that was like.
Especially Lava and Westwood.
That was my street. Lava, Westwood, Barbara, Lamar. I stayed on Lamar too.
You know that hotel right there, they be having, they have shootings there like all the damn time.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you something too. That's a nice place. That little, the Plantation Inn, got a little lounge in there. It's always popping. There'll be the food truck across the street at Walters, right in front of the
On
Thrift.
Friday night, Saturday night.
Yeah, Monk House, and Little Road have some little. It has some little libations, you know.
Yeah, but you go further up the road to the Merrington and the Regal.
Yeah, we
and
talking
all
about
that.
Monk House. We talking about the Greenwood Monk House. You talking about Monk House and I-20, between I-20 and Hollywood.
It don't get good until you get back to Hollywood, and you get to the
to the airport.
to the airport.
That
There's
way it gets
there's that
safe.
new hotel they opened like across the street from that one other one.
Right in front of the airport, yeah.
It's them
Yeah.
two, and that's it. Once you get past that on Monk House,
That Exxon and that Chevron
oh,
and Waffle House right there, you can get your head bashed in if you...
that Waffle House ain't so bad. I've been there like twice in the past 2 weeks.
What?
That Waffle House on Monk House?
Oh, I love it. I used to work at the airport, and we used to go there every morning. Me and a couple of my co-workers, we were always up in there.
There was a
And
police
they was
officer
always
there.
nice to us, too. I love Waffle House.
Yeah, they've always been nice. There was a cop in there
They want
last
you on
night.
tonight, man, not the show. Why not? You don't want to
I've done spent way too much money lately.
It's
Especially
okay.
eating out, man.
It's okay. I got you, man. I got you. You always look out for me. It's my turn anyway. Whatever you
But
want.
how do you think Trump's gonna do, man? Are you hopeful?
I'm like this.
You think he's not gonna fuck everything up?
I'm like this. Let me speak.
Mhm.
Right now, I'm up against the rope with him because, like, he got into that first day, he just started firing motherfuckers. That's not a good sign so far. But at the same time, I'm like this. Regardless if you voted for him or not, he happened to be the president of the country I live in, and I want him to do a fantastic job. And I'm praying he do right by us, like I do with whoever in there. I did when Bush got in there, I was doing the same thing. I've been voting since President Clinton was in office. That's when I started voting. That's when I reached 18. I was eligible to vote. But ever since then, no matter who get in there, whether I vote for him or not, I want him to do a good job. I ain't one of them people. Because the thing that, I remember the first time he got in office, I said, watch him. I hope he going in, he going to fuck it up. I like, why the fuck you want him to fuck up the country? You still live here.
No.
So, no, I don't want him to do a bad job. I do want people to pray for him. I do want whoever he elect and put in them offices in his cabinet do right by the people. Because for so long, we ain't had presidents that cater to special interests and cater to groups. It's time for you they to start catering to the common man. And it's more regular people. There's more people down here in the trenches than people up high. You know, yeah, you got a lot, but you got to realize, like, the millionaires only the 1%. And then the rest trickles down to us, the regular 99%.
You know, a lot of them people he fired were the 1%ers.
Well, yeah. So my whole thing is, I hope he's the man for the job for the people. That's all I can say about it.
Just so y'all know, the way Trump and his cabinet portray the American government right now, there's way too many people getting paid way too much money that work in the government that aren't helping out the little guy. Yeah. And that's why he's getting rid of all of them.
Okay.
Because they only care about their own pocketbooks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's where I'm coming from. I love the people. I love people. And I want everybody to prosper.
The sooner that our government officials, no matter whether they be local, state, federal, or whatever they may be,
true that.
the sooner they realize, once again, because they've forgotten, that they work for us. We don't work for them. They work for us.
Okay.
And they've forgotten that.
Mm-hmm.
They really, truly have. And a really good local example of that is in Bossier. You've been keeping up with all that going on with the Bossier board?
Nah, I don't dabble in Bossier.
I really don't either, but it's been hitting the news a lot lately.
Oh, yeah? What's
So
share with us.
The city council in Bossier,
Uh-huh.
okay, the people of Bossier signed a petition, like over 100,000 people in Bossier, something like that. It's a big number of people in Bossier. Signed a petition to enact term limits for the city council of Bossier. 3 different times the city council of Bossier didn't allow that to get voted on because they didn't want to get voted out. So they had to take it to court 3 different times before they actually put it on the ballot to be voted on. Because all the people in Bossier, and just about all the people in the United States, want people to have term limits nowadays.
Yeah, because you have people that been in
Because,
office for a lifetime, and
you
you
got
see
the
no
federal,
changes.
you got the federal examples of
I'm
like,
not seeing they still have city council meetings at 2 o'clock.
I don't know about Bossier. I know Shreveport, you said they got them at 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
I don't know what time. Yeah.
Most of your voting people don't get off work till after 5.
Exactly. That's why they do it at 2 o'clock.
Man,
Just so you won't show up.
That's some crooked shit, though.
Yeah. But they voted, the voters of Bossier, and they even took it to the court, like 3 different times. They finally had to put it on the ballot. Now the people in Bossier are doing a lawsuit against the city council in Bossier.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because they refused to enact the will of the people as prescribed in their whatever constitution, whatever they have, whatever agreement they have, their city charter, I guess what you call it.
Man.
So they're taking all the city councilmen in Bossier to court, suing them because they refused to allow their measure to be voted on.
Yeah, those are bullshit.
Those people are fed up with it. And we definitely need to have the same thing here. I tried looking up to see if the Shreveport City Council had term limits. I couldn't get nowhere with it.
Well,
Like, I looked there for like 15, 20 minutes at least, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So at Shreveport, if we don't have term limits, we got to enact that for sure on city council.
I better look into that then.
And
Get out and vote.
And on the
Get out and vote.
on a federal example, if you don't have term limits,
You matter.
if you don't have term limits on a federal example, you end up with Mitch McConnell, the turtle, who just had the Republican guy.
The one
he's
who
like
paused in the middle of Caroline.
He's like 90-something years old. He's like had a stroke. He's done hit his head. He had a big old bandage over his head. And then you get people like Nancy Pelosi, who've been there forever. And she just
been in office a long time.
She's still in there. She's been in there since Kennedy.
No, she hasn't.
She's been in there. It's a little bit past Kennedy.
She's Kennedy.
There's a picture of her with Kennedy.
She probably was a student.
I don't know.
She probably was Kennedy's Monica Lewinsky.
I know she's been in there for like 60 years. Something like that. She's been in there a long time.
I'm just bullshit. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Those are his opinions.
Now when I go off the rails, I'm just left out the code. You go off the rails every episode. That's friends. That's what friends are for.
How many of us have them?
Friends. One that'll leave you in the dust.
But yeah, she's been in there for like 40, 50 years now.
And
we don't have term limits on senators or Congress people.
You sure?
Not in the federal government, we don't.
Okay. After these messages, we'll be right back.